Sheikh, can we meme using your image? The question asked by Mohiddin Pathan from India is that, Sheikh, can we meme using your image? The spelling of the word is M-E-M-E. It's pronounced as meme, M-E-E-M, but the spelling is M-E-M-E. It's not pronounced as meme or meme. The right pronunciation is a meme. This word meme was first coined by Richard Dawkins in his book, The Selfish Gene, in 1976. The meaning of meme is that when a particular type of culture or a particular type of nature is transmitted from one individual to another individual using imitation or any non-genetical means. And in today's world, meme is also an image, a video, or a text which is hilarious and used or sent on the internet, which becomes viral and rapidly spreads maybe through a social media. So nowadays the meme is used like an image or a video or a text message which is hilarious, which is maybe a joke or hilarious and tries to make fun. So the question posed is that, can we use an image or a video or a text of me or anyone else? Is it permissible while you want to use a hilarious, you want to spread the message? And normally today social media is very common, so social media is used to spread this meme rapidly on the internet. First, let's understand that as far as joking is concerned, what is the ruling of Islam? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Hujurat, chapter number 49, verse number 11 and 12, that let not some men of you laugh at the others. You may never know that the latter may be better than the former. Let not some women amongst you laugh at the others. You may never know that the latter may be better than the former. That means Quran prohibits one group of men laughing at the other group of men. And the Quran says you may never know that the latter group on whom there is laughter may be better than the former group who is laughing at the others. And the verse continues that let not one group of women laugh at the other. You may never know that the latter may be better than the former. That means the group of women which are laughed at may be better than the group of women who are laughing at them. And the verse continues that do not use offensive nicknames. Do not call one another with offensive nicknames. It is a sin. And the next verse of Surah Hujurat, chapter 49, verse number 12 says that do not spy on one another. In many cases, spying is a sin. Do not backbite. Are you ready to eat the flesh of your dead brother? Nay, you will abhor it. So here the Quran says that laughing at others is a sin. Calling each other with offensive nickname is a sin. You should not spy on one another. In many cases it's a sin. Do not backbite. It's as though you're eating the meat of a dead brother and you'd abhor it. So based on this, you have to be careful as far as joking is concerned. If the joking is making fun at somebody else, calling them a nickname, if it's a beautiful nickname, like for example Abu Huraira, the father of the cat, it's a beautiful nickname. If you give nickname to people who are beautiful and people love it and you're elevating them, no problem. But if you give them nicknames which are offensive, like some people call Kalia, means a black person or a dark person or a nigger, if you are giving offensive nickname, it is prohibited, it's a sin in Islam. When you are laughing and joking at someone else, this is also not permitted. And this is a verse of the Quran. Furthermore, Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 65 and 66. Verse number 64 says, as far as the hypocrites are concerned, when they speak, and verse number 65 says that they say that they are joking and they are saying out of jest. And the verse continues that, is it you are talking about Allah, His signs and His messenger? If you mock at Allah and His signs and His messenger, it's a grave sin. So the Quran is very clear cut. And the Quran continues in verse number 66 that if you do this after you have faith, then it is a major sin, it is kufr. So if you are laughing, especially if the laughter and the joke is involving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and involving His signs or involving the Quran or our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is kufr. And Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah said that anyone who jokes and laughs at Allah and His messenger or His signs or the Quran, it is kufr, it is a major sin. And it is prohibited. And the same thing was said by Sheikh Muhammad Salih Uthaymeen, that if you joke and if you laugh and you involve Islam in it, it is prohibited. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah said, even if you laugh and make a joke of the sunnah of the Prophet regarding the beard or regarding covering the head or wearing trousers above the ankle, it is kufr and it's a major sin. So you have to be careful as far as when you laugh and when you joke, you should be careful. And there is a clear-cut hadith given in Sunan Abu Dawud, volume number 5, hadith number 4990, that our beloved Prophet ﷺ said that anyone who lies and makes people to laugh, woe on him. The Prophet said, woe on the person who lies to make people laugh. Woe on him, woe on him. That means it is not allowed that when you make people laugh, you use deceit or you use lie. This is common, that when people make others laugh, they lie, they say things which are wrong. So joking per se is not prohibited in Islam, but you have to be careful that it should not break any of the rules of the Islamic Sharia. And it should not use any lie, and it should not be used at poking fun at others, poking fun at others. So regarding the question, is meme allowed? Or can you use my image for meme? As long as you see to it that you don't involve any haram activity in it, whether you're using my image or any other image or any other video, see to it that you are not breaking any rule of the Sharia, see to it you're not lying, you're not poking fun at others. And if you're using for Islam, you have to be extra careful. Because if by mistake you joke about Islam or Allah or His Rasul, you will be doing a major sin, it is kufr. And unfortunately, you find there are some social media platforms, there are many channels on the YouTube which are run by Muslims, which use meme and use videos, which use images, which use text, and they use laughter and joking to explain Islam. Some of them may be fine, but some of them may be wrong. The intention may be good, but indirectly, while using laughter and joking to promote Islam, they may even be degrading Islam. So it's a very thin line, you have to be careful. Unless you're sure that it is not breaking any rule of the Sharia, please avoid using joking and laughter to promote Islam. Unless you're sure. If you're sure, there is no problem. And secondly, don't use meme even if it's non-Islamic topic, as long as you should not poke fun at others and you should not use lie and deceit in it. If you're sure that you're not using lie and deceit, if you're not poking fun at others and you're careful not to malign Islam, it is okay. Otherwise, you have to stay away from it. Hope that answers the question.